Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video here on FPL Now. Today we're going to be going over my final team selection for Game Week 33 and the transfers that I'm thinking of making. So if you're excited for the video, drop a like down below, leave a comment, what are your plans for Game Week 33, subscribe if you're brand new, and let's get into the video. So, starting things off, in goal we do have Onana, who's got Bournemouth away. I'm really just undecided who I'm going to play in goal this week, because Petrovic is definitely going to play because it's now been confirmed that Sanchez is out ill. I know he's not been playing great recently, but obviously the idea of him being benched for Sanchez is still kind of like in the back of my mind, but he will definitely be playing this week. And he's got Everton at home. It's just I don't know if I want to play double Chelsea defence again because it's just been absolutely appalling playing them every week. So I might just play Onana, who's got Bournemouth away, Gusto, who's got Everton at home, and then just hope for the best. But this will be the week where they keep the clean sheet. I just know it. But yeah, Onana is currently in goal away at Bournemouth. I think that they're just probably both going to concede, but Onana might face more shots, so might get a few more save points, but you don't know. It could finish like 1-0 to United. It could be one of those cagey games. But yeah, as of right now, I'm playing Onana in goal, but that could easily change before the deadline arrives. And then at the back, we have Bradley, who's got Crystal Palace at home. Did get rested in the Europa fixture last night, so he should play. I know that Trent is also like available, but I don't think Trent's going to start a game. I think what's probably going to happen is Bradley's going to start against Palace, come off on like the 60th, 70th minute, and then Trent's going to come on and then kind of build his fitness up a little bit, and then Trent's probably going to start in the double. So this will probably be the last week that I own Bradley, but I'm free hitting next week, and then game week 35 is when I'll probably start thinking about getting rid of Bradley regardless, because I've got 2 free transfers this week, because obviously I fell asleep during the deadline last week, so I've got 2 frees this week, and I don't really know what to do with them, because the team on paper isn't terrible, but I don't really want to burn a transfer. But either way, I've got Bradley, who's got Crystal Palace at home. Currently playing Van Heck as well, who's got Burnley away. Obviously, I don't mind playing that. You know, Burnley are not good this season. Brighton, not necessarily great at keeping the ball out the back of the net, but I don't really know who else I play there. Obviously, I can always make a transfer. I've got Lascelles injured on my bench, so I have to get rid of him this week. He's definitely going to be a transfer. It's just, who do I bring in? Do I just bring in somebody ready for Game Week 37 because all the doubles have been confirmed now, I'm ready for the bench boost? Or do I bring in somebody that's got a good fixture this week, like Reguilon, who's got Sheffield United at home, and then just try and attack the fixtures that are right in front of me? So it's one of those as well. I have to kind of think about what I'm going to be doing. But either way, we've got Van Heck, who's got Burnley away. And then my last defender is Gusto, who's got Everton at home. He did miss the Sheffield United away fixture, but that was just because he needed a rest. He is fine. So I'm definitely expecting him to play this Everton at home fixture. And I'm hoping he can just do something. I've had him since my Game Week 30 wildcard. He's been absolutely terrible. So is Petrovic. So hopefully he can get some sort of attacking return. But yeah, like it doesn't look bad at the back. Like I could always play Petrovic against Onana. So that's technically 3 home fixtures if I play Petrovic, and then Van Heck, who's got Burnley away. So it's not like, if I didn't have any transfers for my defence this week, I wouldn't mind playing this back 3. I absolutely would not mind it. The only issue is if one of these do miss out, like if Bradley for some reason gets benched, then I've only got Udogie, who's got Newcastle away, to come off the bench, which isn't the greatest fixture for him. So I need to get rid of Lascelles this week regardless, so I'll be using a transfer on him. But I generally have no idea what to do. I have absolutely no idea what to do with my transfers this week. But either way, that's the back line and the goalkeeper. In midfield, we've got Son, who's got Newcastle away, Saka, who's got Villa at home, Palmer, who's got Everton at home, Salah, who's got Crystal Palace at home, and then Garnacho, who's got Bournemouth away. So originally, my plan was to get rid of Lascelles for Ruben Diaz and then bench, and then get rid of Saka for Foden. Foden obviously went off with a knock in the Champions League fixture. Plus, he'll probably just want to rest Foden anyway because they've got a really difficult match against, obviously, Real Madrid. So I can't see Foden playing that fixture at all. Plus, it's only Luton at home. They should be expected to win that anyway. Apparently, Rodri's also wanting a rest as well. And I feel like if Rodri gets rested, then it really crumbles City down. Like, Rodri is absolutely that glue that holds them all together. And then obviously there's the idea that Haaland may also get benched as well. So at the moment, this is my midfield, and I don't think I'm really going to change my midfield at all, apart from getting rid of Saka soon. But the only player that I'm probably going to get rid of Saka for is probably Foden or Bruno Fernandes. Now, in Game Week 34, I don't have to worry about that. They've got Sheffield United at home, United do, which obviously is a really nice fixture, but I'll be free hitting anyway. Game Week 35, I think they have Burnley at home. So I would not mind Fernandes for that fixture at all. And then they've got Palace away in 36, and then they've got Arsenal at home and Newcastle at home in 37. So 2 fixtures that aren't great, but they're both home fixtures. Whereas Foden will have Fulham away and Spurs away in 37. And I feel like Foden's probably just the better player to own. But Bruno Fernandes is on penalties and stuff like that, unless Rashford takes one again. But yeah, I think I'm definitely getting rid of Saka for game week 35. You know, I think I'll have him for Villa, obviously. I'll have him on my free hit for 34 regardless, and then 35 when they've got Spurs away, I'll just get rid of him, because that's when I'm going to either, to be fair, 35 I may even get rid of him for a Spurs player, just so I have triple Spurs and triple Chelsea, and then 36 rolls around and I could bring in like Fernandes. So let's say I bring in like Maddison for Saka, and then just, I mean, I'll talk about this in the transfer part of the video anyway, but that's just something I could do, and then just bring Bruno in for Maddison. But yeah, either way, Son's got Newcastle away, which I think is a really good fixture for Son. I think it's going to actually be really, really nice for him. And then Saka is Villa at home. Palmer, who's got Everton at home, I think he'll do probably big numbers against Everton. I know that Everton have been really good at the back, but I don't know. I feel like Palmer's probably going to get another penalty or something. Crystal Palace at home for Salah is also, I think, a really good captaincy shout. He did get rested for the majority of the game. So I think that, yeah, him against Palace has been really good. But Palace have been like the 4th best team defensively in recent weeks. So that kind of coming into the equation maybe means that Salah might not be the best captaincy. But then if Haaland's getting benched, like, you just don't know. And then we've got Garnacho, who's got Bournemouth away. So, yeah, obviously, the thing is, obviously, my forwards are Isak, who's got Spurs at home, Haaland, who's got Luton at home, and then on my bench, I've got Solanke, who's got United at home. Solanke's only on my bench because I'm playing Onana. If I think about playing Petrovic, then I'll probably bench Garnacho for Solanke. But like I said, there's no point in playing Solanke if I'm playing Onana, because they're just kind of counteracting themselves. I have to kind of go all in for one way. So I either go all in on Man United and play Onana and Garnacho, or I go all in on Bournemouth and I just play Petrovic and I play Solanke as well. So that's the kind of situation there. I am also wanting to maybe get rid of Solanke this week and maybe bring in somebody like João Pedro. But again, his minutes are just a little bit... I think I kind of want to wait one more week for João Pedro. And obviously, he's just been such a kind of a bit of a trap this season, because, you know, you think he's going to start playing a few fixtures and then he gets benched. He's on penalties, which is obviously really good, and he's so cheap. But at the same time, I just don't think it's worthwhile. Like, if Fulham had a double in 37, I'd be bringing Muniz in right now. But because they don't, it's a little bit more difficult to kind of deal with. But yeah, that's the bench. Obviously, Petrovic, who's got Everton at home, Solanke, who's got United at home, Udogie with Newcastle away, and then Lascelles, who's got Spurs at home. So this is what the team is shaping up for game week 33. But as you can see, I've got 2 free transfers, because like I say, I slept through the deadline, and I've got 1.4 mil in the bank. So originally, like I say, my plan was Lascelles out and Saka out, and it was going to be Foden in. And it was also going to be Ruben Diaz in as well, which I would just have enough for. I'd have 0.1 mil in the bank, and that was going to originally be the play. But now that's a little bit kind of unfortunate that obviously Foden has now took a knock, but I think he might have got rested anyway. Diaz, I can't bring in just on his own. Otherwise, I would have done that this week, because I thought that would have been a really, really nice transfer. But I'm 0.3 out, so I'd have to get rid of somebody else. So if I want to bring Diaz in, I'd have to transfer somebody else out. Obviously, the option is Solanke out for, you know, Pedro in or something. That would free up so much money. And, you know, if I knew that Pedro was definitely going to start, I would probably make that transfer, because he's such a good differential. Burnley away is obviously a nice fixture, and then he's on penalties too. 34 is Man City at home, but I don't have to worry about that because I'd just be free hitting. And then they've got Bournemouth, Villa, and then obviously they double in 37. So that's why I kind of maybe thought about that, but I need to start thinking about bringing in players that are going to double in 37. The one player that I thought maybe, but I don't really want to triple up on United already, is maybe Højlund, but I'm 0.1 off doing that move there. Solanke to Højlund, and then obviously what do we call it? Lascelles to Diaz, because Lascelles went down in price, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would have been able to do that, but I'm 0.1 off, and I don't mind owning Højlund this season as well, really. They've got nice fixtures up to the end of the season. Like, they've got Bournemouth away this week. Obviously, I wouldn't be playing them against Sheffield because I'll be free hitting, but then 35, Burnley at home, Palace away in 36, and then, yeah, the double, and then obviously 38 is Brighton away. So it's not too bad. I wouldn't mind owning Højlund, but I just feel like it's a little bit of a trap, maybe. So, I don't know. I need to really think about which 37 players I'm going to have. Like, as of right now, I've got 2, which are both my goalkeepers, 3, which is Van Heck, Gusto's 4, Lascelles obviously injured, but 5 Udogie, Bradley I need to get rid of, Saka I need to get rid of, Salah I will probably be getting rid of as well at some point, but I can always downgrade him to a Foden or someone like that. I've got Palmer, Garnacho, Son, Isak, Haaland, and then I'll get rid of Solanke. So I need to get rid of Solanke, Salah, Saka, Bradley, and Lascelles. So that's 5 transfers. And it's game week 33, so I've got 2 transfers to make this week. 34 is obviously doesn't matter. And then going into 35, I've got a transfer. Going into 36, I've got a transfer. 37, I've got a transfer. So I've got enough transfers to get a full bench boost team of doublers, which is the kind of plan. It's just injuries are a problem and stuff. Like, something I could do this week is just literally get rid of Lascelles, bring in Dan Burn, and then I've just got him ready for the 37, which I don't mind, because then in 35 I've got him for Sheffield United at home. So I don't really necessarily mind that. And then I've got 0.7 in the bank. So for my other free transfer, I think you can roll it. I don't actually know what happens. You guys will have to say. If you have 2 free transfers and you free hit, do you lose one of the transfers? I don't know. Like, I'll have 2 free transfers going into 34, but for free hit, I don't know if I keep both transfers. I actually don't know what the situation is with there. I don't know if you go back to down to 1. If you go down to like 0 again, then obviously I'll have to make a transfer this week as well, just so I don't lose the transfer. But yeah, Burn I think is a pretty safe option. Not that I would play him this week, but just so I've got him ready. And then obviously I have to start thinking about getting rid of Solanke as well. Like Solanke, I could always just do Burn and Højlund in this week, which is completely counterintuitive. Like, I kind of want the City players, but obviously I want Foden or De Bruyne for Salah, and then I'd love a City defender. It's just you don't know who's going to play. Like, Gvardiol would be a really nice player to bring in this week. I just don't know if he's going to play. Like, he obviously played 45. He did play in the Champions League. Scored an absolute screamer as well. It's just I don't know if he's going to play. Like, if we get word that he's definitely like playing, which again is so unlikely, then I'll probably bring him in for Lascelles. And then with my other free transfer, I'd have 0.4 mil in the bank. So I could always get rid of Solanke maybe and just bring in Højlund. I really don't know, because then that's 2 players that I needed to get rid of. I also, like I said, I need to get rid of Saka as well. I would have done him for Foden this week, but I just think it's a little bit too risky. So it could always just bring in Fernandes this week as well. But I don't know. It's a really tough one to make. I really don't know what to do. But hopefully you guys can kind of give me a little bit of guidance, because I generally have no idea what to do. I need to know if you lose your free transfers or not, because that will kind of... Because I don't really want to make 2 free transfers this week, because I feel like it's a little bit knee-jerky, but I don't want to lose a transfer if I'm going to free hit, so I'll have to research that. But anyway, that's kind of where my head's at. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like down below, leave a comment. What are your thoughts on my team? What are your thoughts on your own team? Subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell, and until next time, peace.